that sounds so weird. Let's go again. No, we'll just...
There.
Take two.
Hello.
Welcome to our channel.
Today we're talking about how we designed our t-shirts and kind of giving you advice about if you are designing t-shirts or just maybe designing
anything in general, yeah.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe.
Before we start the video, don't forget to subscribe. We good?
Yeah.
Okay, before we start this video, don't forget to subscribe, drop us a like and a comment, and yeah, we hope you enjoy. For those of you who don't know, we run a fundraising group, and this week we announced that we are releasing t-shirts to raise money for the family that we are raising money for. We are not designers. Neither of us are designers.
We're science people. We
Yeah.
are not
in design at all. But for some reason, we came up with the bright idea to design t-shirts.
Yeah, we have people in our lives who are design people.
Yeah. We talked about like going to them being like, can you design this for us? And then we just ended up designing them ourselves.
And we think they look pretty snazzy,
Yeah.
so...
We thought we'd just talk to you guys about how we designed them, what resources we used. They're all free, so that's a bonus. And yeah, what you guys can do if you are designing literally anything. Doesn't have to be a t-shirt.
Yeah.
So we'll get started.
Well, first we had to think of some slogans and like what kind of we wanted to do for it. So we kind of had a powwow and just talked about
Yeah.
like what we could say, like what we wanted our t-shirts to say, what they wanted to say about who we were as a fundraising group.
Yeah. What message we wanted to convey, I guess.
Yeah, what we wanted to focus on in
Yeah.
the t-shirts.
So obviously our fundraising is adoption related, but we didn't want to just focus on adoption because we have people that aren't in the adoption sphere, so we don't want to just focus on that, and so we just kind of wanted some that could be quite general but apply to many different situations of family and yeah. Basically.
Something a little more universal.
So in order to help us, we went to our trusty Google. We love Google. It was great. It took us some time to come up with things because we couldn't really find any things we liked.
Everything was so cheesy.
Yeah, like really. Anyway, so to start off with, we went to Google and we just typed into the image search like adoption quotes.
These were a lot of the cheesy ones.
Yeah, and long-winded.
Yeah. And you don't want something too long on a t-shirt. Like, you need something snappy.
Yeah, but it did give us an idea of what kind of a road we could go down.
Mm-hmm. And like what other people were selling, what other people were having success with, and how we could tweak it to make it a little bit more us.
We didn't want to just use quotes that we like found online, so we did want to use things that we could kind of take the idea from and write our own, essentially. Yeah. So we started with that. Another one we used to search was family quotes, I think.
Mm-hmm.
This was also good. Again, they're quite cheesy and weren't necessarily something we wanted to include.
Yeah.
So as we got further into our design process, so as we started actually coming up with design ideas, we could get more specific with our searches. So for instance...
Because we kind of like, for a lot of them, we thought of the idea, like the slogan, and then designed around that. But for some of them, we had a really cute design that Sezzy found, and we tried to find something that would fit with the design, because we just really liked the design.
So for instance, once we figured out that we wanted to do something with a tree, we looked up family and tree quotes so that we can have something more specific. Mm-hmm. So like, you know, you can use Google as you get further and further down the design process. You can get more specific with the sayings that you want to use or the quotes that you want to find. The other thing we used for Google is a little bit later on, but when we needed specific things like a silhouette of a family, we used that. You can use an image. It's pretty easy to edit, which we will show you with one of our other resources. So moving on, we used Canva. We are not sponsored, we'd just like to add.
We don't get any money from this.
No, we're not sponsored.
We just like things.
If you do want to sponsor us, that would be great. We use you a lot. But Canva is fantastic. If you don't use Canva, you should be using Canva. No matter what you're doing. Instagram posts, thumbnails for YouTube videos.
I mean, they have like a really good base for whatever you want. And
even if you're just a student and you are doing a presentation, honestly, Canva is fantastic for it. So literally everything. You should use it for everything. So
Canva.
We started off by going to the t-shirt templates and just basically scrolling through and seeing if there's anything that took our eye. We were lucky enough that actually one of our templates came from Canva. Yeah, one of our designs, here it is, came from a Canva template. So all you do then is you click on it. Some of them do cost money, but there's so many free resources on Canva, you do not need Pro. We haven't used Pro. All the things that you can do on Pro, we found ways to get around, so we will show you guys how we've done that.
Canva, don't listen to this part.
Yeah, sorry. So
you don't need to pay money for it.
No. So for instance, we will show you, we liked this design, thought it was cute, liked the colors, and we just got to changing it. So we'll show you how we did that.
Mm-hmm.
So we thought the idea of family walking into a sunset was nice. We just went to elements here, and you can type in anything into elements. So you can type in family silhouette, and look at that. Here comes up a load. Now you will see a lot of them are Pro ones, and for us we couldn't find a silhouette that'll work. We weren't super keen, so that's where we went back to Google. We found our silhouette on Google. Canva has so many different fonts.
Yeah, and some of them again are Pro, but I mean, we found really nice ones.
Yeah, you honestly don't need them. Like, there are so many that are free, and all different types as well, like handwriting ones, block letters, so many different things. And there's so many different colors.
Yeah, and it has the hex color, so if you have a very specific color that you want color matched to other things, you can do it really easily.
And that was one of our favorite parts, I think, was that we could color match our t-shirts to each other so that we have the same kind of theme of colors throughout. And we really liked that. It's super easy. We will show you. So let's say, for instance, you want to have this one. Is this free? Yes. You like the choose kindness design, but you want to change some letters. So let's see if they do that here. Yes, they do. You go to this, new color, and you like this blue in here. You literally click on it. Go up to this color section, and you copy this hex code here. Go to your colorful kindness one, paste the hex code, look at that. Super easy to use. We had never used it before and could navigate it without any issues. All of our t-shirts have been semi-designed through Canva. Yeah. I think.
Yeah, they've used at least parts of, we've worked through it.
Yeah, at least sections of Canva. So we love it. Canva, if you want to sponsor us. All right, moving on. Next thing we used, Corinne.
Oh, okay, that's me. So I wasn't really part of this because Sezzy was kind of like the main tech wizard through the beginning. I kind of learned what I took part in from her. But I know that she used YouTube a lot to figure out how to work different things and how it can work for what we needed it to. And right here she's highlighting this one YouTuber, Catherine Manning, who has a lot of really good videos.
Great. If you like need help with literally anything social media related, she's the person. She's awesome. But in general, we love YouTube.
I mean, for anything, not even just like designing t-shirts, but just like how to do anything with whatever. There's gonna be a YouTube video about it. So
we were so new to this realm, and we have used it so much to figure literally everything out.
Yeah, they will have any little video about any part of any program, I'm pretty sure, on YouTube.
Okay, the next resource we used is photo editor. We needed a photo editor. So Photoshop is expensive. We don't have money because we're broke. So we found one online. It was free. It's really easy to use. Takes some getting used to, but kind of once you get used to it, it's super easy. So we just used pixel art editor. You can just type in Pixlr editor. Yeah, so there's an easy to use one, Pixlr X. Now we're using Pixlr E. Honestly, it doesn't take long to get to know how to use it. It's super easy. If you've ever used Photoshop, it's a really, really easy design tool. The main thing we've used it for is to make our designs transparent. That's one feature from Canva that is pro feature. We don't want to pay, so we like to do it ourselves. And
again, Canva, don't listen to this.
Yeah, and we will show you how. So let me take a design of ours. So we'll just take this one here. This is our rainbow design, very cute. We're pushing out a little bit of our designs here. So all you want to do, click the wand select tool, click on it and delete. Hang on, undo, I think it deleted our green. You might need to adjust the tolerance. There we go.
There.
And delete, that's it. Then you can just zoom into the small little bits, get rid of those.
And it's pretty accurate. Like, we've had some really intricate designs that we could get transparent through this.
Yeah, like I don't think we've come across a design we can't make transparent yet. So you just get rid of all of these and then it's quite simple. File, export, quick as export image as a PNG. So easy. We love it.
Yeah, and plus, like, when you're designing t-shirts, you don't want all that background on there. It definitely looks way more professional if it's transparent, and yeah, so this is a good way to kind of get around the Canva Pro transparency issue.
Yeah. The other thing you can use it for, if you're a YouTuber or you post on Instagram and you have, for instance, we will see it pop up on the screen earlier in the video, the thing to say subscribe. On Canva, you can't make that transparent, but this, super easy. Export that image from Canva, bring it into this editor, and you can make it transparent really easily. So we love having this editor. It's completely free. We don't have to pay any money, and we can do everything we need to. So it's also helpful for like so many other things. We could be here all day to show you all the different things. But another thing we did was obviously one of our t-shirts is a silhouette, and we have a customization process of a silhouette design. So we had to learn how to silhouette, basically. There are two ways you can do this. Editor, lasso, select, it takes some time. You just go close to the image, you draw around whatever you want. Okay, let's just, for instance, do like a little triangle here. It's terrible, I know. We drew around the people. Obviously the background is already removed on this, but we drew around the people, removed the background, simple as. If you don't have the patience or you're not quite sure how to do this, there is another way, which comes to our final resource. Yeah, final resource. It's called remove.bg. It's great. You upload an image. Let's see if we can find one that works for us to use. Oh, look, here. Here's our image. So you upload an image, open, upload, give it a minute, removes the background. Download it.
That is.
I know, it's so good, isn't it? Download it as a transparent image and you're good to go. You can bring it straight into your editor like we have here and make it a silhouette. All you want to do for that, super easy guys, drop your brightness, drop your contrast, and finally drop your exposure. That's it. You got a silhouette. You can make it colorful. We did.
Yeah.
You can keep it as a black image, whatever you want, but super easy to do.
Yeah, and with this, like with the removed background, and since it's so clear, like you can clearly see that this is us.
Yeah, yeah.
So it looks personal, it's not just blobs.
No, exactly. So there are so many ways you can do design. These are the resources we used for our t-shirts. I'm sure there are many more out there.
Yeah, and I'm sure people who are actually into like graphic design and designing t-shirts are like clawing their eyes out right now but this is the easy way to do it if you are new to it like we were.
Yeah. Please remember, this is because we don't have any design skills.
And we're poor.
So this is, if you're new to the design sphere, this is 5 beginners tools that you can use that are free, which we love.
That's that.
That's pretty much all our resources. We literally used nothing else.
And we didn't spend any money on doing it,
Yeah.
so.
And we have awesome designs. Go and check them out on our Instagram page, Friend and Fundraising Group. It's awesome. Our t-shirts will be on sale from Monday.
Yeah, go check it out. Go buy a t-shirt. They're amazing.
Yeah, and it all goes to charity.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
We're not getting a dime out of this.
No, nothing. So our Instagram page is linked below where you can find all the information on that. And once again, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this.